Before we discuss these things, please take a moment, just sitting still with your eyes closed. Relax your face. And take a few long, deep breaths, slowly, consciously. And having a sensation that your entire physical body is able to breathe. Like the pores of your skin are able to breathe. Follow your inhalation all the way in and follow your exhalation all the way out. You may simply continue to keep your eyes closed as you listen. Stay focused both on the sound of my voice and also on your breath as I speak. There are many ways to deal with memory. Memory in the body or memory in the mind. Memory that has to do with trauma. Memory that has to do with a loss of some kind that you may have experienced. Anything that you want to be able to essentially free yourself from, whether we're speaking in terms of the physical body or in terms of the mental body. So I'll just try to help point you in the correct direction and give you a few possible ways to understand it, and hopefully a few different tools you can use to handle these situations. So the first is to simply realize that whatever has happened in your past is no longer here. And that might seem very simplified, but actually the mind can make quite a huge deal out of such things. Why is your mind interested in even regurgitating that information from your past? You have to look at these things closely. For most people, they don't want to see themselves in this way, and they want to continue to hide the truth from themselves. And in this way, they continue to suffer in so many, many ways. So first is every time the memory comes back to you, something that happened in your past, ask yourself why. Why is there's a very specific part of your mind. You can think of it like one particular voice in your mind who is very interested in continuing to essentially talk about that memory. How is that serving you in the long run? If you thought about that one thing, that memory, all day, every single moment of your waking day, how would you be? How would your chemistry be? How would your emotional state be? In the opposite way, if you thought of only the most fantastic thing that ever happened to you in your life so far, if you thought about that one thing all day, continuously, every waking moment, then how would you be? How would you be in your emotion, in your chemistry? How would your face be? Again, these ideas might seem simple, but actually the mind wants to fight against them. So please take these things to heart. Not just understanding them intellectually, contemplating them on a deeper level. And not just today, but as you continue to go through your days, continue to bring these thoughts into the spotlight so to speak, into your spotlight consciousness. There are other tools that you can use to deal with memory. If the mind is having a particularly stubborn day, you can use a mantra. You can use mantra to keep the mind present, so to speak. You can just say Om, A-U-M. You can just say the Om to yourself mentally every time the bothersome thoughts are coming. Just chant to yourself. You don't even have to say it out loud to express it in that way. Just say it to yourself mentally with your eyes closed, if that's possible for what you're doing at that moment. Just repeat Om, Om. It's the purest sound, it's the purest vibration that the human body can utter. You can try that as well. One more thing you can implement is the last sound of Om, the sound. It's like humming. You can just do that continuously, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It has an extremely soothing effect on the body, the nervous system, all systems. Your whole organism can benefit from that. Just hum like that to yourself. It's very good. And lastly, please realize that the people from the memory, the situation from the memory, is no longer here, is no longer happening. It's only happening in your mind when your mind chooses to bring it forth into the present moment. May these teachings benefit you. May you be forever blessed. May you be forever well. I'll talk to you again soon.